What's up, Doc?
Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we got some Long War of the Chosen back on the menu again today Felipe, good to see you in here. And Nightmare, welcome aboard. And yes, I don't like the subway maps, but I do like, just in general, I like trains over subways. Although some subways are cool. Dormaris, ahoy hoy to you too. And subways are usually pretty good too. Although I will say in Prague, when I was there on my recent vacation, there's we tried out the metro there, their subway system, and there was one subway entrance we went into, and we read it was the longest escalator in Europe to go down into the subway. And oh baby, I had to hold on at first because my perspective down that long escalator was wackadoodle. So yeah, so I guess in that respect, I prefer trains over the subway. Yeah, although they had some cool advertisements going on in Prague. When you looked out the subway window along the walls, they were like electronic, and if you tried to take a movie of it, all you saw were flashes of little vertical flashes of light, but going along, it was like watching a movie of an ad. It was really cool. So it was something new and unique for me, at least. So Werner, welcome aboard. Trumpkin, hello to you. And yeah, Felipe, is this the day we infiltrate or find a rescue soldier mission and you join the team? I don't know. And we actually probably won't do the mission today, but we'll be finding some new missions, I'm sure, today. And we'll see if that something like that pops up for you guys waiting for a character. That's what we're hoping. And also, before we get started, I have the votes taken a couple of minutes before going live, and I have the overall totals. It was a much closer vote than I expected, and I guess I'll just get, we had a total of 8 votes. Change our Templar's nickname to Whiff. We have a total of, roll please, 11 to keep the nickname as Witch. So it was a close vote. Very, very close. Hey, Floki, good to see you. Good to see you. So for the time being, based on your input, we're going to be keeping Witch as the nickname. Yeah, everyone, you know, it's the same thing. If we had decided to name her, or voted to name her Whiff, she would have been able to earn Witch back. It might have taken a few tries. So I guess when I started thinking about that, because I was on Team Whiff, to be quite honest, but when I started thinking about that, the way everybody voted, it should probably take more than one mission and one screw up to earn the Whiff nickname. But I'll tell ya, be on alert. Be on alert, Batari Witch. Behar, or Bahar, however you want to announce or pronounce it all. You continue along this road. And I might start overriding MVP votes too, or something like that. I mean, she did get 4 kills, but I also had another soldier with, I thought, 3 or 4 kills that didn't get those whiffs, so we'll see. Yeah, if she misses too much more, she will eventually. I'm sure everybody, the clamor will start rising if she has some more whiffs today and then future missions, and we'll have to do something about her nickname. So, but today, Witch lives on. Oh, it's top of the hour already? Okay, cool, cool, cool. All right, let's get started, and we're gonna start with one wah 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 moment, and let's just get over there and so you can see. Oh, we should have gone right to the thing because I had it ready earlier. But anyway, we're starting with Lily Chen, and see this little number up here? Remember back when we bought that engineer? I was supposed to immediately go into the facilities and put that guy to work. We bought ourselves a slacker, and so let's get him in here and you start excavating. Double time. Now, double time. Yeah, that... Thank you. I knew we could count on Felipe on this one. So anyway, that's resolved, and we're back to normal there. Eventually earning some credits from digging that thing out. So there we go.
I got a report of some creaking down by the aft lift yesterday. I just hope it's not metal fatigue.
I hope not either. Let's get out to the map. We have a mission pending. It is a item in a train kind of a mission. Yeah, recover item, and it's in a train. It's 100%. We looked at it last time. Boom, here we are. Operation Jotun Mall. What the hell does that mean? What kind of an operation name is that? Somebody will need to help ZigZag out on this one. Let me know what that means. Jotun Mall? Maul? You know, I don't know the language it's in. So it could be pronounced a variety of ways. And we'll see, but the one good thing we get is 27 intel upon successful completion, because I think we got ourselves down to 1 by contacting the eastern US, which we still have to continue contacting, and we will gain a point of interest. It'll be some kind of extra award located somewhere around the map that we'll have to go to pick it up. So there we go, my friends. Concealed start, it's in a small town map. Evac flare takes 5 turns. The objective timer is 7 turns. I think the way that works is even if you hit the objective timer, there's a separate reinforcement timer on these kind of missions. It usually sits around, I'm thinking, when you're normally infiltrated, I'm gonna guess it's around 9-ish turns. We start seeing maybe even 10. It just depends. It would change if we were like vulnerable, but so reinforcements. So we gotta get the hack done in 7 turns. After, there's probably a couple turns after that is when the reinforcements start popping in. So there you go. Is it a name for a species of giants? Ah, there you go. Norse mythology. So I'm not sure, once again, on the operation pronunciation, even though I have some Norwegian blood in me. I'll be damned if I have any clue as far as the I don't know. But here we go. 7 to 9. Let's go get down there and launch, my friends. It's time. Mall giant. Giants that like to maul things, especially people. Something like that. Could be. But I hope everybody out there is doing well. I'm looking forward to getting our first flawless. I don't know if you noticed under the thumbnail on the just starting soon. We have our first streak going, and that's missions with a casualty. And we have 1 in a row of those. I would like to break and end that streak if possible today. We'll see. Small Town Advent Patrol Zone 19. So we're in the outskirts of Lisbon with this one. Dave Ingraham, good to see you in here. Buzz away in the background. That's fine with me. Good to see you dropping in. Let's get down there and see our start position. Oh, I should have refreshed, but we'll see what the team is real quick here.
Menace 1-5. We've got a bead on the Advent data vault near your position. Be advised, self-detonating charges are in place at the target. Move to disarm and extract the package before its contents are destroyed.
So this map, I guess the train missions, I'm trying to remember, some missions pan to the objective. I guess the train missions don't, but it's down over this way. Oh, fairly far away. And this is a package that I probably will not be able to hack from outside the train. So that's kind of inconvenient. Sometimes you get open cars like this and you can hack from a great distance. Other times you get these closed off trains like we have today. So we can, I guess since we're on this side of the train, we'll try working our way over this way. There, quite often on these missions, there's a pod not necessarily close to the objective. Then there's the other two are usually a little closer towards the objectives. Container detonation is 8. I thought it said the timer was 7 on our mission planner, but I'm not going to complain about 8 because this is just a pinch farther than I might have liked. So we got to get ourselves moving, and we do not have a shinobi. So this is a mission without shinobi. So once we go live, we will not have anybody able to scout for us.
Move it. Enemy contact.
See, right off the bat, oh my god. We have these things, and these things, explosives that are on top of the train, have hit points. So it's not like certain barrels elsewhere where you can just hit them and they blow up, or they only have a few hit points, so almost you can so the one thing I'll have you guys help me with, because it's something I know I have to do it, but sometimes I get caught up in the battle. Once we go live, I got to throw the evac. Period. I don't care where we are on the map, we got to throw the evac, so it's down in time for us to get out if we need to. So that's key, and that's where you guys can come in handy, helping remember, you know, oh look, it's a squirrel. Remember these kinds of things. Now I don't quite see the whole squad up there, but I think the officer was the closest, so it's probably safe to go here, but we're not going to push it too much. But I am going to yellow move just to try and see the rest of the squad, so the rest of us have a clearer idea of where we can and can't move.
Push forward.
Okay, and we didn't see anything new, and well, we only see 2 of them now, which is better, but there's 3 up there. And if I had something that I could guarantee would blow that up, well, I have a rocket, but technically rockets... Oh, a maul is an axe. Okay. Frost giant hammer, frost giant axe. Okay, well that's cool. Yeah, we got to move fast. So Felipe, you're right on that one. We gotta keep a good pace here. It's so tempting, except, you know, early game, our weaponry just does not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know, if I don't shoot it in one turn, they all scamper and then they're nowhere near it when it explodes. Although I think the explosion perimeter on these reaches at least 1 hex away from the train itself. It's nice later on when we can one-shoot it with better weapons, but not right now. Now, I have flamethrower rocket launcher. What I'll do is I'm gonna bring myself. Known soldier, good to see you in here. Thank you for dropping by today. I'm gonna come here just in case they do happen to come down off the side, and maybe we have get lucky with a flame opener, that kind of a thing. I lured you in, Sectoid. I lured you in. Yeah, Twitch was having some problems yesterday too with us, so I think they had some regional issues over there, and it still seems to be acting up today for whatever reason. I don't know why. Do not know why. It's like it's like every time I load Twitch to monitor and I get an ad, that seems to be the indicator for me that, oh, it's not going to work. Hey, yeah, there's an ad for you to earn some money on, but that everything else will be broken. Silly old Twitch. I'm gonna push it to right here, and then if we get lucky with how maybe they jump off on this side and come towards us a little, maybe we can. You never know. One can wish. I mean, that's why we brought the flamethrower. Here we got Aleksandra. Yeah, we're just gonna get people close. Our rookies, Archangel, Aleksandra. Yeah, they need to be close to use flashbangs and grenades. And fortunately, there's Sectoid, another rookie. He's got both a flashbang and a grenade. I think one of the rookies has 2 grenades. And it must be Archangel. Yeah, he's the one with 2 grenades. All right. We definitely would like to have our, you know, slasher, the extraordinaire, somewhat close.
So it is decided.
Currently named Witch. Husky, you're the one that's going to do various hacking, so let's keep you moving forward. So maybe you can the item, and hey, we have a chance to earn something from it, because if anybody else with low, good thing I had a SMG there, because a non-SMG carrying soldier would have been exposed right there. Okay, let's just bring it here.
Moving.
Insectoid, where are we gonna hide you? I guess I am gonna give you what? Yeah, you can't even sneak there. Do I want? Is that good enough? No, we're just going here.
Understood.
See which way they go. Oh, are they gonna climb down and come towards us or walk away? Nah, they're walking away. Okay, so we will not be able to get close enough for the flamethrower, because if I get here, it's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know, maybe I'd hit one of them, maybe, unless. Yeah, see, I can't get to that corner. I could try. Well, maybe if I got you out of the way. But then, if I need you to go in for a slash, will you be close enough? I don't know. Well, maybe if I brought you here. Well, see, if I got close enough by coming here for a flamethrower, or here, because I have a, you know, the right weapon to get to the edge. If I get you out of the way, maybe we can make it. If I get these two out of the way and I can cut down my movement, I might be able to make it to the corner. Let's see if I'm getting excited over nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're still. Maybe I could get 2. So I've got to check it out, because if I can flamethrow 2 of them, I've got to do it. I feel like I've got to do it. I'll keep you. I think I'll just move you here.
For the cause.
You'll only have 1 movement left. After the flamethrower, if they scatter, maybe they come closer and we could still use you. We have the same situation over here. And depending on how they scatter, I'm going to set my grenade throwers here and here. And this may all be for nothing, because I want to activate, I want to go loud, I want to go live, because we're on a time limit.
Rozumiem.
Yeah, she understands. Now I can make it there. I can't make it that 1 step further that might have allowed 1 step off. Well, let's still. Yeah, it's not going to let me go any further. That's just the way it is. Yeah, anything beyond that is a yellow move. So let's just come here and then cross our fingers that the flamethrower has extra juice for today and can reach 2 of them. And it doesn't even have juice for 1 of them. Just out of range. So, well, we will have to get the party started in another way. Unfortunately, I thought I saw something. So we're gonna do a grenade opening. They're gonna get the scatter, and then we're just gonna have to react based on the scatter. But we got to keep moving. 7 turns on the timer. Let's open this way.
Eliminate the target.
No dilly-dallying here. Decent grenade if we did 4 damage on that guy. I think he was the sentry. Yeah. Except he's going up. Oh, he's running all the way away. He says, I know you all. I know you all. So weaken combat protocol there. Where the heck? Oh, he's over here. And guess who can try her first redemption act against the Advent officer? Now, hopefully we don't have more activations as we go, but that's not too far away, right? That's not too far away. We're gonna go here, and we're gonna give it a go and see if we activate another pod, which would make life a bit interesting. Lucian, good to see ya. Well, what you missed is that Witch is keeping her Witch nickname for the time being. The vote was 11 to 8. And other than that, we just activated our first pod. They were just too far away for the flamethrower, so we opened with a grenade. It was a decent grenade. I've seen a grenade like that do 1 damage to all of them before. So there's always, you never know with grenades. So this is time to find out if Witch whiffs. Let's go. What do you think will happen?
I strike for my people. Have you noticed
Okay,
this?
she's on the path to redemption
You
still.
would question our power.
And she gets some loot.
This is what we came for.
And did we see another pod? No hand. So we're good. We're good. So really, right now, I got the sentry over here. Oh, well. If we can get you to see the sentry. Oh, you're gonna have to come over in a different manner to see the sentry. Yeah, you can see the sentry from here. Yeah. We'll do the combat protocol here, and then we can flank this guy easy peasy with some, you name it, anybody. So let's come here for the combat protocol.
Moving up.
We'll get over on the sentry. He thought he ran far enough away. No. And thank God the grenade hit him that well. And of course, he had loot. Well, I'm glad we killed him so we have a chance to pick up the loot, but, it's way over there and we want to go this way. I guess we could change our plan and say, let's go on this side of the building. We still got to go 2 rail cars up, and we got to go past the device, by the way. When we first looked over here, the doors to get into the device are not on this side of the rail car. So we technically got to go farther than you might think. Okay. So now we got to send somebody else out. Well, ZigZag, you're just going to try a 40% shot. I mean, yeah, I can flame them too, but it seems like we got 2 more pods out there. Maybe I need that flamer. And then if you don't do it, then we got Sectoid and or Aleksandra, who can easily flank the guy. In fact, Aleksandra, come here and flank him and shoot him with your SMG.
Wyruszam.
Oh, that's right. That was your second move. So much for the easy peasy I was talking about. I was thinking that was our first move, like Sectoid, and ay. Well, we're just running you up close, Sectoid, to take the shot, because it feels safe since we're farther forward over here with everybody else. So you should be okay. In fact, we'll come right here to make sure we hit them. Yeah, I know, my nightmare. Now it's time to focus and only do a blue move so he can still shoot. And Sectoid comes
Killed one.
through with the kill.
That's one step closer.
So we are okay. Everybody else has moved. Oh, so you remember the last playthrough I used the picture system up here. Felipe is determined to use up all his channel points on that noise. And I'm going to give him plenty of opportunities to do that. Okay. So I can still move, so, you know, might as well. We're not hidden anymore. Let's face it, we're not hidden anymore. So, you know, I don't want to move too far because we don't want to activate on a yellow move. That's a cardinal rule. So therefore, this should be safe. He says confidently.
Good.
We'll go there. And we'll just shield up. Oh, before we go. Did anybody remind me? You see, you guys saw a squirrel too. We need to throw our evac right over here somewhere. See, this is where I'm counting on you guys. This is where I'm counting on you guys. Minor spelling mistake. Oh, he tried to do it. Oh, yeah. Misclick is one of those words, because sometimes when you use miss, it's 2 S's, and sometimes when you use miss, it's 1 S. And misclick is one of those 1 S words. I've looked it up because, you know, English, I can't keep it straight. Anyway, let's call the sky range. Not enough action points. Oh, it's because it shows an action, but that's only to put up my shield. So next turn, fortunately, it's still early enough. First thing, we need to call the Sky Ranger. Let's just put up a shield because it won't use an action, but you need an action to call it. Oh, there we go. We got our next pod. Oh, and he's coming right at us and going for Sectoid. Oh no, he raised the dead. That's good.
No respite for the dead. The aliens have found a way to mind control.
So he may not
now.
be in sight down there. He's not active. Only his zombie is active. So the question is, do we want to make him active? Yeah, if I go here, yeah, we're going to be seen no matter where I go. So I might as well get into full cover. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Sectoid, I kind of had you down for a specialist. You don't even have, we have nobody with good hacking, but you kind of had middle of the road skills, and I like my specialists early game. Specialist shinobis get me by early, and I like technical and grenadiers early for AoE openings. Then of course I like gunners and rangers for shooting. You know, there's not a class that doesn't have a use. So I guess I'm going to move here to activate the pod. They're like right there. So I think any of us take a step forward, they're getting activated no matter what. And I think we would at least, if we need to, be able, and who knows, maybe the Sectoid will run towards us, although they usually run away a little bit. But we're coming here. Yeah, he's no longer an assault anymore, not on this one. I remember last time, because I made notes on what I was, and everything's subject to change, especially if somebody really wants a certain class. Heck, we made a 60 aim Gleaser into a sharpshooter, so, you know, you can make any numbers work if you have to. And there's just some are better than others, because, you know, the way you're intended to play this is not with Commander's Choice like I do for the live stream, but the game will pick your class for you. And or you know, your first 8 soldiers, it'll make sure it assigns one of each category. So, you know, if you get a grenadier, the next 7 will not be a grenadier, and you can kind of play the odds that way on how you pick, in what order you pick in. It's a game within itself. But anyway, oh, thank you. Thank you. You see how easy? There was a squirrel over there. There was. Did you not see it? Here we go. Let's call the Sky Ranger. I think if we just pop it here, it's right near the car we got to get. It's close enough to the rail car where we're going to, so it'll work.
Get us out of here!
It's better
This
to
is
get it
Firebrand.
down since it
Evac
takes
request
5
confirmed.
frickin'
Hold
turns
tight.
to get here. Trust me, it's better to get it down early, even if it's not the quote-unquote perfect. Yeah, a squirrel in the field. Sometimes there's rats, but I would imagine on this map they'd make it into a squirrel. Yeah. So they tend to have a lot of rats on their maps, and various birds. Pigeons are quite common. Anyway, I'm going to activate. We'll see if anybody breaks towards us. Maybe we can get Witch involved. Maybe if Witch can't reach anybody, she can still volt somebody. You know, we just got to get them active. Because just shooting this just wastes another turn without moving forward. I might want to do it with you, Sectoid, since you're technically standing in the open compared to everybody. And we would hate to find out after the fact that they have yellow alert. So really, the only cover I can move you up to initially is right here. So we better get a flashbang on the Sectoid. I mean the zombie, so it doesn't kill Sectoid by doing this. And actually, I don't know if this will be this won't be close enough for you to. But maybe they won't activate. It's because if I bring you here, they easily can scatter to flank around that fence. So that fence is not reliable cover. And I don't want to double move you. Oh well. Guess what we're doing? I'm going with Zigzag first. We're gonna hope that they do not scatter forward enough to get it. I gotta get you cover. I don't want to risk that they were on yellow alert and they might get a shot off. Because if you're out in the open, there's a chance they would.
Right here, got one.
Okay, you did activate it. You were close enough. So good. You did your job. You knew what you were tasked to do. And the good news is, I get to go here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I might be able to reach the Sectoid with a flamethrower. I would do it. We would probably need help. Well, maybe because there's always a chance they panic when they get flamed. But other than that, I could also try standing here to shoot a grenade. I mean, rocket. How accurate would my rocket be? Just to get multiple damage. Rockets have a large range of damage, and they're about the only thing they're good at is sometimes removing cover. So maybe so that I at least damage a couple of them, we'll do the rocket. How about we do that? All right, here we go. Boom.
Let's see some limbs fly.
Let's see him fly. Oh, that was a good rocket. And it destroyed the tree. I wasn't expecting the tree to go away. Okay, so this is good. This is good. And then this guy, we see where he is. Okay, nobody's on Overwatch. This will be 2/3 of the map once we get rid of this pod, my friends. I do not have combat protocol recharged, right? Yeah, we don't have that available. But what I can do is bring you down here for a flank shot on the Sectoid. Let's give that a go, since there's not much else you can do. I could aid protocol somebody, but we're gonna try and get you a kill, Husky. Your aim is average. We'll give you a shot.
Affirmative.
Besides, then you can pop over here next turn and pick up the loot I'm almost forgetting about. Alright, how good we do? We're getting close now. We're getting close now. How far could you get going? So you can... Oh, you would catch fire there, but not there. So if we could take the Sectoid out, or the Sentry, I'll run in Witch. I'll give Witch a try. Amount of actions. So now we got Aleksandra. I'm thinking if I bring Aleksandra here, I would prefer full cover, but the longer the range, the harder it is to hit with a SMG. And this guy, let's get a sense of how far that guy in the back can move. So he can come out here to flank us if I take the fence. There's one spot where, at least one spot where he can go. Yeah, there's one spot right there he can make it to. Doesn't seem like, it seems like that should be lit too. So I'm going to assume 2 spots he can get to. So I do not want to take the fence. That's a mod I didn't have last time, the preview movement. There's also one that can work for us, preview line of sight. I'm not experienced in using them per se, but so a grenade is a sure way to kill someone, but that also is a sure way to not get the loot. So Sectoid, since you can't move, you're done. You can't move. Can you throw a grenade that far? No. We're gonna give you a shot. Don't worry, we're gonna kill, one way or another, we're killing the Sectoid this turn. It's my flimsy promise to you. So let's give you this duty, Sectoid duty. Sectoid on Sectoid action here. Yeah, Sectoid, yeah, you said it already. We're thinking alike. That would have been, that just would have been proper. I'm running out of options quickly, so I think I have to commit to Witch, because all I can see for Volt is a guy that I potentially won't kill. So yeah, the failed coin flip. You know, don't follow directions here. Where do I want to get you? I guess we'll get as distance-wise as far away as we can from the upcoming shot we're gonna take. Unfortunately, there could be a pod right on the other side also, and since we already know we're gonna take these 2 shots, we're gonna be taking damage. Hopefully they don't get through our shield, and hopefully we don't whiff. Oh boy, this is not the time to whiff.
You will pay the price!
Yay, we got rid of it, and therefore
You will learn to fear us!
Sectoid does not die at the hands of a zombie. Okay, now the other option is I can always not put up my shield and move away. We did not activate a pod that I thought might be through there. And now we have Aleksandra. I don't like the idea of half cover to go for the Advent Sentry, but it is what it is. Well, you know, maybe he wouldn't come over here to flank you. And then again, maybe he would. Let's give you a... I just don't know enough. Yes, difficult for you, but you're working on it. Let's come here and see if Aleksandra gets the kill on the sentry. It's going to be another coin flip type of shot at best.
Okay.
Hey. Oh, it's better than coin flip. She's got better aim than whoever made. Oh, Sectoid. She's got better aim than you. Let's see if she can come through for us. Ow! Okay, now I'm not sure, because if I move him away into full cover, that means half cover Aleksandra gets shot. Do I think my shield will hold up to 2 shots? That's the question. That's the question. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. We got one more try. We got the Three Stooges showed up, and we got one more try. Curly says, "Make this shot." Oh, really? The biggest coin flip we got. Oh, that is one lucky sentry. Now I think, because of the situation here, I'm gonna put up the shield. The shield gives us 5 extra HP that they got to shoot through. So technically, with the ablative here that we already have, they got to hit us for over 7 to injure us. So odds of these two doing that much damage, it could happen with the sentry. But you know, maybe he'll do 3 or 4. Yeah, you see, they could if they high roll enough. But I need the shield so they shoot at him and not a half cover person, which they also would hurt badly. So here we go. Oh, they're still not shooting there. Oh, yes, he is.
I'm under fire!
Okay, not a bad hit. We should be okay now.
Watch your 6.
Okay, miss.
I can't avoid their attack so much longer!
It'll work.
Fire!
We live to fight another day. We got 5 turns to get over here to this doorway that they're guarding, and there's going to be another pot along the way. You can bet your bottom dollar on that one. We got Overwatch there. Now let's see. I just want to see how far the rend goes. Obviously you can reach that guy. So we can reach here on a blue move. So what that means is I'm not going to rend. I'm going to volt here, get rid of the Overwatch, and then I'll try rending here. A volt, fortunately, won't miss, and that'll remove the Overwatch.
The mark betrays you.
Boom.
There's something of interest here. We have.
You know, she always hits solid on the volt, but boy, she needs to do some work with the rend. Oh, now it's telling me, I guess that wasn't exactly a rend spot. Well, I'm gonna stand here and put up a shield again, and then that'll be my sole thing to get. We'll move, that'll give us a chance. He'll target them, and we'll get everybody else in full cover as we move forward. That's a bit of a bummer. I could come here into full cover, pick up the loot. I also have this loot, and I'm afraid we better do it now, because there could be another pot over here when I go pick up this loot. A greedy SOB, so we need the loot. Thank you, whoever said that. Oh yeah, Nightmare, thank you. I saw your comment in time. How about that?
Yes, Commander. Cut the goods.
Okay, we don't have. Of course, the one person I need the farthest up there to hack, you know, well, we got 5 turns. You could still make it. We'll wait to move you forward. See what else happens here. So we're gonna come here to tank shots. Hopefully we can keep everybody else at least in full cover. I do want to check this guy. See, he can make it to there to flank us again. Wouldn't you know? Who's got the most health of you guys? So you got 3, not ideal. There we go. Archangel has 5. And that's not close enough for a grenade. Who and him. I think I just come this far because we can do this. We got enough on the timer that I don't need to push forward and awkwardly activate the final pod. So we got 3 turns to pick this up, which we can do as we move forward.
Move out.
You've got a grenade. You've got a grenade and a flashbang. So let's bring you here.
Robi się.
I don't think a flashbang would reach that far. Yeah. You've got a flashbang and a grenade. Double move from you might be in the cards. Except then you have sight of the guy in half cover. We don't want that. So unfortunately, I can move you here because he can't flank you from here, and that gets you as far forward as feels comfortable right now.
Let's go. Quit wasting time.
Yeah. That's a good line for me as commander, by the way, that your Sectoid character has. Let's see. Oh, then there's me, too. What's my health? 4? Do we take a chance that I can be safe there? I say no. Let's not take any unnecessary chances. That's out of range of the guy, although he could move to get a half. I guess we just come here. All right, I come here straight up the center.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, the rocket's been used. Any other full cover in range? Not really. And then I think I bring Husky back over this way. And I think I have no problem just... Okay, we got the full cover here of the tree. That gets you almost all the way forward that you can get.
Moving.
And it's sprint time soon. I guess I'll just overwatch myself. So if he does run, maybe we do something to him. And once again, tank time. Because if I vault, I won't be able to put up my shield, and we need the shield. We'll overwatch here too.
Set up here.
All right, all right.
Żaden się nie prześlizgnie.
5 turns on the time. Oh, he's moving.
Cel nadal stoi.
Oh, come on! Our little SMG dudes ain't doing the job. He missed again. That's twice this trooper has missed. Because now he's dying. I'm gonna volt first. Because that gives me 2 tries to kill him with Witch.
Now your suffering really begins.
Okay, 1 try.
Is this something we're after? Us no longer.
And let's move some people forward. Who's farthest back? Sectoid? Why don't you go pick up this loot?
Yeah, I'll take that.
Ah! They were close. Okay. Okay. So Sectoid is going to need to pull back. Is there full cover we can pull back to? Well, yeah, not. Well, you can take this full cover. But then you got a couple shooters coming at you. I do have the ability to get in a position to try taking down the surveillance drone so we can work on other things. And if you come here, apparently you don't have sight. Nobody has sight on you, so the officer. Yeah, Sectoid has to move. The officer right now does have sight on Sectoid. If I move Sectoid somewhere else, it's saying you're flanked, but it's by, or you're seen, but it's by. I don't like that being red. I don't trust it. This is near the fire, which is not always safe, but the fire's been burning a while, so I think this is burnt out. I could bring you here into full cover. The officer could mark you, though. So I'm not interested in having you marked by the officer. How about I just say that? The trooper has a play on you. There's a lot of plays going on around here that people will have. So let's just see, how far can you throw yours? So you could stay where you are in your little old cover and weaken this. Do I need to do that though? Or because I can potentially, I kind of got to get you in position to see what the chances are here. So let's go see.
I'm on it, Commander.
I don't like half cover at this point. You know, remember how we got hurt in full cover? 29% shot, taking a guy out. So haywire protocol. Whoo, baby. That's what you get for having a low hack specialist, and that's what we got to get used to. We do not have high hack skill specialist. So this isn't even a guarantee. So before we do it, maybe I keep you there, because all that can see you at the moment is the trooper. Officer to mark us would have to move, although if he just moves and shoot, he's got frickin' good aim and he can hurt us bad. I'm just trying to think of what gives us the best chances, and then I'm thinking of moving you behind the tree. Problem is, if I put up the shield, you got better armor. Sectoid has to move. So maybe it's better to have you behind the tree. I don't know who he's gonna go for. I don't like the fact that you only have 3 health. I don't like the fact that I can't get you to full cover anywhere else. That, you know, full cover that cannot be flanked, by the way. Yeah, objective in 4 turns. I got a turn to waste, but I've got to get moving on these guys. This is it. This is the map, though. So is now the time? Screw the hack job. Come in around the backside. You know what I mean? Let me check one thing. Nobody. Look at that. If I take the tree, I can get flanked. This is sucky. Sucky, which means I've gotta put people in danger. We can, yeah. Where the officer can mark us in half cover. I'm not thrilled with that. Not thrilled with that. Flamethrower doesn't do a doggone bit of good, and we're too far away for that, so all I've got is an SMG and my grenades. So I guess what I gotta do is find out if I can haywire this. I kinda wanna, if I can get a grenade off, and injure him, I'd much rather use combat protocol here on this guy and let this guy stun us, one of us, and then everybody's after that ready to work on the officer. See how I'm thinking? Yeah, we have 4 turns. I think 4 turns is good enough, because if we get rid of these guys, there's 1 turn, and 2 turns, we got it hacked. So we're okay on that. So I'm not gonna panic yet. We get a few more missed shots, I'll start panicking a little. So I'm kind of leaning towards bringing Archangel here. Unfortunately, it does put you in marked territory for the... No, it doesn't. Yeah, it puts you in marked territory for the officer. But you have the best health. If someone's gonna get hit and not die, it's gonna be you. So let's work that theory.
This way.
Yeah, I can't. They're a little too spread to do both. I'm gonna try landing a grenade right on them, risk the loot, just to destroy one of these guys.
Going on the attack.
I think we got him. That's 1 less to worry about. 1 less to worry about. It also means we can get marked and shot at in the same turn now. But what I could do, I could also do aid protocol here. If you're gonna get shot at, we want you, and you see that's cover versus that cover. That's near fire. We don't like fire. So I think I give you tree. That's your full cover. You could get zapped. Archangel could get zapped. We don't know which way the zapping is gonna go. But it's at least full cover. That's the only full cover you can really get to that can't be flanked. So I'm holding off on Haywire Protocol, because I may want to do... I can do one or the other. I can do aid protocol on somebody, or I can try the Haywire at 70%. Not thrilling choices in my book. I gotta make a decision. I'm sitting here, boobity 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 boo. Gotta make a decision. Maths be darned. We're gonna bring you up here, Sectoid, full cover, out of sight of the officer, so you can't get marked. Oh, well, I take that back. He could move and then mark you, but odds are he would move and shoot at you, and you're in full cover. So I'm gonna hope we don't have another 29% fiasco. Okay, we're gonna put up our shield here. Hopefully you standing in the open.
2 hours later.
Oh, you gotta think this through, man. We gotta think this through. We want a flawless, and we're not guaranteed a flawless. That's for damn sure. I'm going for the Haywire. Aid protocol. Now I'm getting wishy-washy. I'm gonna come here and throw a grenade.
What's up, Dad?
Well, let's at least ding this guy with a grenade.
What's this guy?
You know, I can see, I'm gonna put myself in half cover. Well, at least I got 4 health. I might get shot too. I'll try Nah. I feel like I gotta aid here is what I gotta do, because he'll get marked and shot. Yeah. Yeah, this is the last pod. Problem is, we got an officer right now that can mark and shoot right here. So odds are he doesn't do. I don't think he can do 7. He can do 5 damage. So we won't die. We will not die. I'm gonna bring myself here.
Yeah, I know.
I will not die at 5 damage. And we got cover, so we shouldn't crit, right? Oh, I could have sworn it said when I chose that position that I'd have line of sight. Oh, well. We hunker. The whole reason I took that spot. I'm gonna let it zap one of us. That's my play. I'm gonna do the aid protocol against the guy in half cover that can get marked and shot at. Let the thingy zap us. Okay, he can only shoot. There you go,
This
witch.
is my life.
He's protected. There's the zap.
Fall back.
We're gonna be stunned. Yep, that's okay. I can deal with that. What we now have to do is deal with him. So what I want to do is we're gonna soften him up, and hopefully the witch girl.
Magazine here.
Can finish the job. Yeah, she better damn well be able to. Now is not the time for a whiff.
A righteous strike.
Got him.
No one will shed a tear.
He's climbing out of the whiff hole, that's for damn sure. And then we're close enough to get in here whenever we have to. Ideally, we'll get there with our specialist. Now, we're gonna do a few things. Since we know we have the map activated, we're gonna come here with the SMG.
Zaraz będę na miejscu.
We got that.
Nie mam amunicji.
Archangel, that is who you are, right? Yeah, Archangel will come out of the stun. We're okay with that. Sectoid, you moved. A momentum moved. Let's go pick up the loot.
The path is clear. It is secure.
Let's haul buns with you.
I'm on it, Commander.
We should make it. We should make it. And I'll just stay here because, you know, why move away from the evac knowing that we got the map taken care of?
Gotta reload. All right.
And it's our new turn. Okay. Can you see it from here? No, we can't see it from here. Oh well. So we'll have to go inside. Can't you just lean your head in there and see it? Come on, come on.
Yes, Commander.
Well, we can do it from a distance from here, so I don't have to go any further. But we have to do it next turn.
Okay then.
Okay, we can get everybody kind of set up and ready
Sypiemy dalej.
for evac, and then reinforcements are currently yellow. And he should recover in time also.
Spine here.
Archangel should be okay.
To victory.
That's what I'm assuming.
This is Firebrand. It's time
Evac
to
is
go.
ready. And I think from that sound, yes, Archangel is now ready too. So that's all good news. Problem is, you're going to be stuck here because you're going to do this. So the big question is, will he make it out before? So we can get a small cache of alien alloys or get 2 rebels to join this haven. You know, let's at least go. Let's just oh my god. We would have been cutting it close for the. Well, we'll take whatever we got. We'll take it. I'm not gonna think about what could have, should have been.
Status confirmed. The charges are inactive and the package is secure. Eliminate any remaining hostiles near the AO.
Get as far as we can before the reinforcements show up.
Rozkaz, dowódco. Yes, Commander.
Archangel, glad to have you back.
Whatever you say.
And you'll be able to make it out next turn. So, we will evac these guys just in case one more turn would tick away some will, because you remember from last time, we have a lot of individuals with really low will. It's like annoyingly low on so many people. Mine's not that bad, but you know, a lot of these are. Let's get out because we're evacuating next turn.
Breaking off here. 따라오거나 말거나.
Yeah, that's the last pod. We only had 7 to 9.
aliens have
The
brought
only reason
friends.
up in the corner it shows 10 killed is because of that zombie. When you kill the zombie, it adds to the total, but it doesn't add any kill experience or anything. I don't think. So we made it out before the reinforcements.
Avengers, this is Firebrand. Package is secure. All XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand
Very
is
good,
returning
team.
to base.
Very, very good. Yeah, that's the kind we like to see. Flawless. Okay. Let's go see who the game says our MVP of this mission is. Carlos Sectoid got 1 kill, dealt 10 damage, 50-50 on his shooting. He doesn't like advent officers. He's a heavy hitter. Yeah, his one successful shot. Damage dealt. Okay, so I don't know. Oh, you must have thrown a grenade. That's right. Oh, there we go. Well, we're gonna give her a new pose for this one. This is MVP number 2 for the witch. Now, if she gets too many, starts hogging too many MVPs, the barracks is gonna start calling her that witch. She takes all the credit. Oh my god. So let's update the MVP to MVP number 2. New photo. Oh, much. That's more. The other one was more befitting whiff. This one's more befitting witch. I kill people. She's not afraid to show her rend power on this one. Let's label MVP 2. And put it in our number 15 red so it stands out. Success is measured in blood. Okay. Good job.
Tell them to pose near an Advent burger menu. For science, of course.
Yes, science, of course. Kill stealer, close range, overqualified. Other awards that she got. So we now know. This is how I will know who gets how many MVPs by updating that photo. Every time someone earns an MVP, we'll know who our multiple winners are and be able to keep track very easily. Archangel, even in spite of getting stunned, oh, you threw that deadly grenade. That's what you did. But beyond that, you still were dealing damage. Oh, that's right, because you were carrying 2 grenades. 2 grenades alone dealt 15 damage. One of them must have been a multiple hit. That's right. Wanton destruction, most assists, not bad, kid. That's a rookie award, not bad, kid. Husky, well, a specialist, 1 kill. Yeah, the combat protocol got us a kill. 1 for 1 when you shot, though. And Zigzag really showing off his form today. Overwatch accuracy 0. Shot accuracy 0. Did deal some damage, though. And that was my rocket. That was my rocket. Sneakiest, most exposed. And then finally, Aleksandra got her first rookie kill today. Dealt 4 damage on 33% shooting. That's why rookies bring grenades. They can't count on their shots. You cannot count on their shots. So there you go. That's just something you learn about rookies over time. Give them grenades, because they can't shoot. With very, very rare exceptions. Sectoid made his shot, though. But now we got a mission photo. Except Aleksandra is hidden just a little bit. Let's see if we can unhide them and make a wedge. Yeah, the wedge shows everybody. I kind of like the idea of the dead body in the foreground. I'll tell you what. Layout. Let's. Where's the one without? Yeah, text only. So we get the full picture. Meme. Yeah, meme gets the wording up top too. Vengeance and death. This was a. What was this mission? I even wrote it down. Recover item. Item recovery is the name of this mission. So if we look back on this also, I don't like the location of that. I can make it smaller print. One of these is small print. Okay, so maybe it's not. That's the least intrusive. It still tells us what the mission is. I just got to change the color. Sorry to take time on this, but I'm also testing out, so I want good pictures. There's the mission. There's our dead soldier. Now we just zoom in on the team, and I'm happy with it now. Because what I'm trying over on one of the channels, I forget the name of the channel, Nightmare you might remember, is I've started a thread over there recapping our missions. I don't know if I'll have the time to keep up with it, but the idea is to have something set up for anybody that falls behind, so you got a quick way to look at what happened on our missions and catch up if you don't have time to watch the videos. So that's my idea over there. It takes a little time though, and you know me, I often run out of time. But that's what I'm playing with, trying to do over there. We're done. Let's continue. We like flawless. We like flawless.
I would like to assure the citizens of Advent that our peacekeepers will stop at nothing to prevent further attacks by criminal elements such as the one that occurred today. The Elders have total faith in our ability to overcome any and all threats to our peace.
Yeah, it's nice Trumpkin to have a good solid mission. We needed it after that first one, so this was nice. This was nice. Okay, we did set a new record for damage per attack, which doesn't seem all that impressive. And we set one other record that disappeared. Average enemies killed per turn, 1. Now, one per turn, we'll take it. At least it's up to one now. It's not a point something enemies killed per turn anymore.
Our troops continue to exceed expectations.
So I'm glad I got my computer
issues.
issues. I wasted half my day was wasted with computer issues, and yeah, well, I won't go into details, but we got it running, so that was even more time I didn't have to do my mission recap. Promotions across the board. We love it. Let's take a look at Commander. Yeah, we're going flame with us, and so we're just picking up Napalm X. Your flamethrower can now panic enemies, and enemies set on fire take 1 additional damage per tick. So that's huge for a flame guy, and there you go. And we'll promote you guys in the barracks. Then we got Witch herself. I think in the first episode I was calling him, her. Well, you know, I finally figured it out. I'm sometimes slow to the party. And here we go. And we got to figure out how we might want to build her. Let's take a look at our XCOM row. Full throttle, gain 2 mobility with every kill this turn. We have unfortunately, we have very high combat intelligence. For a hero, that means like potentially 66 points that I have to spend on this bottom row. Holy moly. This one seems to make sense. If we kill, we get extra mobility, which is not a bad thing when you want to be rending people or escaping from the rend, you know what I mean? And it lasts 2 turns. So one more, including the current one. So it extends into the next turn, the extra mobility, which can help further kills. So I kind of like that. Coup de grace, bonus to hit damage and crit those that are disoriented, so that would make sense trying to pair you up with, for instance, a flamer, where my flamethrower can panic people, or that kind of a character, possibly a grenadier. If we want to make, if he's paired with you to carry 1 flashbang to make it easier, because this is down the road though. But technically, we could afford both those. Hard target, gain 3 dodge per enemy. Bring them on, damage, +1 damage on crit hits for every 2 enemies you can see. Works for the soldier's shard and explosives. So the shard, those are the shards. We'll mark it. Inspire agility. Salvo, launching or throwing grenades, using heavy weapons, or using it's rocket launcher. So that won't apply. And zone of control, all enemies within their Templar's 5-mile radius. So that could be good since we end near people quite often, making it harder for them to hit and move, you know, giving them an aim penalty. So we'll just mark those. We'll decide later. These are possibilities that I see that just jump out to me. Yeah, Grenadier can carry flashbangs. They can carry flashbangs or grenades. And I typically load my Grenadiers up with 3 grenades, to be quite honest. I have somebody else just carry a random flashbang. That's usually the way I load. So there you go. I'll tell you the perk I'm going to pick in the first row. It's one that's really fun to use. So that alone may tell you which perk it is. But we have Indomitable, which means once per turn, gain focus whenever you're attacked. And Templars live off their focus, as you can see. Without focus, I can't do my Volt attack. Amplify, mark a single target with psionic lens, causing them to take an additional 50% damage from the next 3 attacks. It costs 1 focus. but it's a free action. Amplify can be useful, but you need a source of gaining persistent, regular focus to be able to do that. But the one that I really like, that's gotten me out of bad positioning and trouble at times, I've also used it wrong and activated it as a result of using this perk on other pod. But I like invert, switch locations. You can switch locations with civilian, you can switch locations with your own team members, and you can switch locations with advent. The most fun with advent is switching with advent and putting them in the middle of the rest of your team so they can kill that guy, and then you invert and get you close to another advent that you can slash. So that's the most fun kind of way you get to use invert, and so I kind of like that perk, and I'm gonna pick it, and hopefully we can have some fun with it on this playthrough. Then I'll just quickly mark the rest, because anything I mark now is just like a guideline subject to change depending on how things are going. But we already have Volt, so I feel like that's redundant a little bit. Brawler, well, guess what? These tend to be more defensive perks down here. Stun Strike. We're gonna try this. We have Pillar and Overcharge. Overcharge means gain bonus aim and crit chance on melee attacks for every point of focus that you have, which maybe we'll mark it just because I don't have the best aim in the world. Maybe that I like playing with Pillar also, kind of like invert. It's a unique perk. So I'm going to mark both of these, and I may decide by the time we get to this point that I need to go take Overcharge just to try and improve my aim. But I might be letting my decisions be colored by the first mission where we whiffed. So Channel is a way to pick up extra focus. This is totally defensive, and I'm not doing a defensive build. I'm leaning towards Void Conduit. But once I said, Channel is pickable. Arc Wave can be fun if you're able to make it work and kill potential multiple or damage potential multiple enemies with your attack. Terrorize is kind of cool, where you get an extra tile bonus radius for Volt, and it gives panic chances for the enemies that are hit. Because Volt, and we haven't seen it yet, can chain if the enemies are close enough. Yeah, tank would be possible since our base health is 6. But I tend to play with these guys as kill machines, and that's why I'm saying I may go here to help our aim. Unfortunately, I don't have any aim boosts here, and it may be that keep our eyes open for an aim PCS that might help us out. I don't know. Ren grants additional focus. So here, these two are potentially viable. But Blade Store, we'll see. I kind of like Terrorize though. Being able to chain my Volt better or more frequently. Ionic Storm damages lightning strike to all nearby enemies, costs all your focus. Apotheosis can be good. Become a god, massively increase your dodge, damage, and mobility. I'll mark it, but I'm probably leaning towards Ionic Storm. And then Ghost, technically all three of these can play, but we'll just, I don't want to spend all time on it yet right now, but there you go. I tend to not play, I think of Templars being tanky in the base XCOM. They have so many other fun perks in Long War of the Chosen that I kind of like these. It's a big wish list that will whittle down as we get farther down. We'll have a way better idea of how she's playing by then, and I'll better be able to pick right now. Okay, and then here we got Teddy Husky Good Boy with his promotion. And here's where it's eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You can argue that I could have used Revival Protocol, but what I'm gonna do, once Yeah, because we have sucky hacking, but I'm looking at using a hacking perk because, you know, there's something to argue with okayish aim. See, that's only okayish aim. If it was higher aim, I might go for the Overwatch build, the Watcher build. But you can see how you can sometimes get away with not having somebody doing revival. There's other situations where it'll hurt you like crazy and someone might die as a result. But also, I like scanning protocol where I could have scanned at some point, had a better idea where the enemies might have been, and then not get into an awkward situation. So I think for this guy, somewhat along the line, I will get revival. But I think I'm going to go scanning protocol first over here. And he didn't have any perks here that I liked so far. Okay, there we go. We picked up a suppressor advanced scope, hair trigger, PCS speed. That's usually sellable. It's only one mobility, and a laser sight. Usually for an assault, but a lot of times I sell the base level stuff just to get the $5 or whatever they bring. Hang on to some of the more advanced stuff to help us out. And then we got 10 alloys out of this. That's what we recovered. Okay, we have low intel. We know that. We just picked up, we were down to 1. Now we're back up to 28 intel because we started making contact with that other region. We'll come in here, take a look at our 3 new soldiers. I kind of had guidelines.
The new uniform isn't bad.
I don't think Aleksandra's in here. Is Archangel in here? And then Sectoid. I have you marked as a... See, I have no good hacking scores anywhere in here. So we're just going to have to deal with it. Hope for a good hacking PCS maybe to correct things for us. But Carlos, I have you down as I was going to run you as a specialist. I think I may have mentioned that. You know, not great aim, decent mobility. Your mobility is through the roof. So I was thinking one of 2 things. But the thing is, I like using specialists early game. They're very, very helpful. Plus, to convince you, you prefer explosives. I tend to make my specialists officers. There's another thing to think about for you. I don't have to promote you right yet until we equip for another mission. So we don't have to promote you at all just yet, and we can talk about it. You could, if you like explosives, your guy could work as explosives, but with that mobility, which technically is 17. Because you take away the flashbang, the ceramic plating, and the frag grenade, that gets you up to 17 speed. You're wicked fast, and that works well with a flame technical, getting you in position. He could also work as a grenadier because he's squishy, and grenadier doesn't usually have to get quite as close. So that could work as an engineer. I mean, a grenadier. And then what I could do here, yeah, I had you down just because you had the highest hacking of anybody. That's the only reason. So I have at least a 9 hacker, which is nothing. It's really not going to make a difference. So yeah, I like grenadiers, and I need grenadiers, and I could make Archangel then. Technical. So I like technicals too, and then I was looking at her. Oh, well, sharpshooter. Quite simply a sharpshooter. So let's take a look at her, because since I have my only sharpshooter out for 28 days right now, yeah, I need another sharpshooter to start. And I want to have at least one sharpshooter with good aim, right, Gleaser? No offense. So here we go. Do we have anything good here? Lethal, additional 2 points of base damage, and bonus crit with your primary weapon. That always plays nice. We have 42 points as an average person of free SP that we earn by gaining levels. Chain shot, take a shot with an aim penalty of -10 if you hit the target. I mean, it's a multi-shot. I like multi-shots, but I think I'd rather take this. Ooh, lead the target can be fun. What's this? 35. So take a delayed shot with 20 aim at an enemy if it moves. And you have long watch. Wow. I kind of like the guaranteed extra damage on a sniper. I really do. But I'm gonna mark these two just because they could play. Wow, Ghostwalker and Covert. Not the perfect perks, or not the most usable for a sniper though. I'll mark these and we'll decide on those later. You don't have the mobility for snapshot, so we're gonna do we'll go death from above. We'll go center mass to up your damage. Precision shot for damage. We have two options here. We'll go either low profile or reposition. Reposition kind of have just a tick below average mobility, so reposition might be in play as a result. We have Deadeye maybe. Vital point targeting, but we need them hollow targeted first. Crit chance. We'll mark both of these, and then disabling shot. I need someone to have that perk, and then double tap multi shot. This increases damage, but if I'm able to pick up that, I have already got the increased damage. So that's my thinking on this one. If you guys have ideas down the road, feel free to chat with me in Discord, all that good stuff, and we'll figure it out. So Sectoid, you're gonna be a grenadier. You want explosives, you want things that go boom, we're gonna make you a grenadier. Makes sense to me. All right, hit and run. Well, you're not exactly a shooter with your aim. A flashbanger. A free flashbang to your inventory? Oh, hell yeah. Because where is it? Where's that perk around here? Oh, is it only down here if we have it? Where is it? Oh, you don't come with this perk, do you? Oh, wait. No, that's rapid deployment. I'm thinking of a perk and it doesn't come with this. It doesn't, maybe it's down, if we get it, it's down here, but for Vigilant, for an Overwatcher, attack sense, bring them on. I think Bring 'em On plays with, is it Biggest Booms? So anyway, we're gonna get Needle Grade so we don't destroy loot. I'm gonna get Bombardier so you can shoot your grenades farther. We're gonna go Boosted Cores, Heat Warheads, Biggest Booms, and one of these is where Bring 'em On makes it even stronger. You have high intelligence, you get up to 49 points we can spend. I tend to like Volatile Mix over Salvo. We're not doing the Overwatch build. Shockwave can be good. The idea of that being free and extra for you as a Grenadier, untouchable, score a kill. That's Overwatch. Right now that's 30, 50. That's about your AP. So we're kind of leaning on those. So there we go. Okay. Then finally we got Archangel, and I'm thinking with his mobility and crappy aim, he's a technical. That's the way we're going. Ooh, except he has shock and awe, which makes, with his crap he has, not ideal for low aim, but it's hard to turn down an extra rocket. That would use up all his stuff. I'll mark it, but maybe he has other stuff too. Precision shot, brawler, take less damage from any melee. Would be helpful. Ooh, that's nice to have if we are gonna end up using a couple rockets. The needle grenades works on not just grenades in this instance, I understand, but rockets will not destroy loot with this perk. That's kind of cool. And grenades area effect, well, we don't throw grenades, smokers. So those are the two I'm looking at for Archangel. But now, does that mean I have to go Rocketeer build? Or do I still just go Flamer, because you have the mobility to be a Flamer, and then the rockets will just be a bonus thing? I think
With all that's been going
the
on,
fire
we've never
counts
really had time to
as
consider the possibility, but I have to believe
this needle
Vaughn is
grenade
still out there somewhere.
may count
She wasn't the
on
type
the
to let the
flame
collapse
too.
of XCOM stop her research.
I'll have to look into that a little more. I could be wrong on that, but we're just doing this, kind of like I had. For now, that's what I'm thinking. There we go. We got these planned out for what we're going to do with them. We do have some bonds available. Sharpshooter Grenadier bond is what it looks like. Sectoid, looks like we have our first bond pair, and that works well enough. You know, there's some other mixes with sharpshooters that I might like a little bit better, but heck, I'm not always super picky on my bonds. I just want them. You think Untouchable will keep you alive? You're not off in front row. I guess bad things can happen. Yeah, I'll go back in and mark it for you, just so we can keep that in mind. Soldier abilities, there we go. It takes away... Oh yeah, okay. So Flashbanger is good, Untouchable. Bring them on though. So maybe we don't carry the extra Flashbang then. But that could be helpful. That's 30, 25, 55, 65. For 49, you know, sometimes we get a few extra AP when we kill Chosen and various things, so it might be doable. We'll figure out what works best for us when we get there. Anyway, we have bonds available. And you have very high compatibility with Aleksandra. And I'm just gonna, we got our first bond pair going. Our first picture to take. And there y'all are. It says, and Bela Vichuvna But since you don't have a nickname or a last name, all you have is Sectoid, the poster doesn't know what to give you. I wonder if I can change the text. I've got to be able to change that text. Yeah, it just looks a little silly, doesn't it? And, like, forget about Sectoid. It's all Aleksandra. Yeah? Let's see how that fits on the poster. It fits. Cool. Cool. And yeah, why don't we give some color on the poster? There we go. All right, there's your photo. Our first bond
Now this
pair.
looks interesting. I got a special request here from one of our donors. It reads, an intriguing offer for your listeners. I will triple the standard price for every Advent burger they can deliver to this location in the remote territories.
It's got to be.
Name's a bit scribbled. It's
Tigan.
hard to read. Tigan.
Tigan loves
Tigan.
his Advent burgers.
Guy's not winning any awards for penmanship.
That's a
I'll tell you
funny
that.
one. No penmanship awards, huh? So I did take the photo, didn't I? Yeah, I did. All right, good job, team. Our first bond pair. Now I can back out of here and then just double check. Yeah, I did. Okay, there's the photo. All right, let's get back out onto the geoscape. I don't think we have anything to do left in here. 3 days left on modular weapons. What we got to do now is fly back to from where we are. We're gonna have to stop making contact. We'll have to go back there later because we need missions. Oh, and we have more alien alloys. We found alien alloys in that crate on the last mission, and we have an investigation to find even more. We'll not do that right away, and we have 9 days to get that done. 9 days. So we're going to come over here and start scanning. I think we have switched everybody back to intel. We have an advisor. It's more important for us to find another mission right now as quickly as possible so we can keep churning experience. So let's get that going. Yeah, we'll finish scanning over in the eastern US
Setting course for Sector
some other
7,
time.
Western Europe.
All right. And we do not find a mission. And we have our next mission queued up right now. Let's go take a look at it, see if we need to wait any longer.
I think you will find our results have exceeded expectations.
We were moments away from this completion, so let's go see what the new research options are.
Hello!
So that now the next time, Vane Van Hagen, welcome in. So that means Twitch is working again for a little bit. That means Twitch is working again. We were having some people over there earlier where Twitch was not playing nice and allowing them to comment. So congratulations for being our first Twitch commenter. And we'll see how it goes and see if it maintains itself. Twitch was causing us some problems earlier on. So I think it was you, Sectoid, right? You were over there and then you said you had to come over to YouTube because it wouldn't let you chat. So there we go. So we have our modular weapons available now. And we can use them. So next to infiltration, we'll be able to see if we have any weapon mods that make sense. So we have available, because we have enough alloys because of what we got on here, we can start with hybrid materials right away if I want. The question is, which way do I want to go? Alien biotech is going to get us more in the direction of unlock size stuff, but it also gets us a path. Eventually we got to do this. That's 7 days right now. Hybrid materials gets laser weapons. says laser. Let's just beeline the laser. Yes, this is the path we'd have to go to get to psionics, but I think I just want laser weapons first. Then we can see if we want to make a push for psionics. I'm a little rusty, so I don't want to push for psionics before I have my laser. If I had been playing more frequently, yeah. Oh, YouTube's still blocked. There's something about Sectoid. People.
I agree.
Your
that
comments
is an
like to be
important
blocked.
task,
Huh?
Commander.
Oh, so that could be. Oh, silly you. Yeah, lucky you down on the coast in Croatia, right? So anyway, there we go. We got our new research.
I've seen members of the crew quietly.
And let's take a look at who we've got on this mission. It's normal 7 to 9. This is a crate. We got a mark crates on this one. This is you know, the crate extraction version, concealed start. So we got to mark crates on this one, and you know, 15-ish minutes to get this done. Probably not doable. We do have a sit rep. There's something in the air. Maybe this is where combat rush could be triggered either by Advent and or us. So both sides. So this is a fun little mission, but I'm thinking because it's so late in our time frame that I'm going to hold off till next time. And next time for us now, sorry for those that came in late, Van Hagen, but we're gonna start wrapping it up. I have my appointments on Friday, so our normal stream on Friday will now be done on Saturday. Tomorrow we'll come back for Terror from the Void, try to recover. I mean, yes, we survived our base defense over there in Terror from the Void, but we got some pieces to pick up now. And Wirt Springer, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. And then we've got yeah, Long War on Saturday. There you go. So not quite the regular schedule. Just wanted to point that out for everybody when we'll be coming back here. So we got the marking the crates on Saturday coming up. So thank you everybody for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I'm happy I get the update. We got our first flawless mission in a row. I can now put a 0 on our streak for missions with a casualty. Woohoo! Hey, we're going in the right direction now. We're going in the right direction. So thanks everybody. This is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. And, you know, hope to see you next time, whether it's tomorrow with Terror from the Void or back here on Saturday. Ciao, everybody. Anybody on Twitch? Hang on. We'll see if we can find somebody to raid for us over there.